Have you ever been paralysed by PowerPoint? I know you have. In fact, if you've been in the workplace for more than about 1 nanosecond, what I'm about to tell you is going to sound really familiar. Presenter comes in, they've got 15 minutes to present and they have a slide deck with 25 slides on it. You know how this story ends? Fast forward, because they can't get through it all. Those slides that probably took them 4 hours to prepare, you don't even get to see them. How about this one? The presenter goes, you probably won't be able to read this, but they show it anyway. And you know what they're showing? It's the 8-point font, it's the Gantt charts, there's all this data on this slide. You don't even know where to look. You're certainly not listening to what they're saying when they're trying to present their idea or their concept. Welcome to the real world of business presentations, unfortunately. There are many types of communication in the workplace, but for our little chat, we're going to talk about those formal presentations often aided by a slide deck of some kind. I'm going to give you 3 tips that if you use them will make you stand out in a compelling and very good way when you're having to deliver your formal presentations. Here's the first one. Less is more. Now, when I say less is more, I mean less slides is more. So you don't be the person with the 25 slides in the 10-minute presentation. Be the person with the 3 slides in the 15-minute presentation. Because here's the thing, the slides are not the presentation, and the key is in their name. They are a visual aid, and the key word is aid. They're there to help you, not get in your way, not have you rely on them so heavily that you need 1 million slides to get your ideas across. And that brings me to my second big tip, which is script before slides. Now, have you been in this situation before? You've had to deliver a presentation, and it's like, I haven't got much time. I better get that slide deck right and then we'll be right. Wrong way to think, but it's how everyone does. I've been guilty of it too. What we should be thinking is, who's my audience? What's the compelling message they need to hear? How will I structure my words and my ideas to create maximum engagement for them? And then what slides will I use to enhance what I'm going to say? And it might only be 2 or 3. You are the presentation. Your ideas, your concepts are what people want to hear, not the slide deck. It's just there to help. If the slide deck was the presentation, do you know what we would do in business? We would just send slides around to each other. We wouldn't need you. Obviously, that's a nonsense. You are far more compelling than the slides, which brings me to my third tip when it comes to delivering great presentations that are really effective, which is be sure you could do your presentation without the slide deck. For example, if the globe on the data projector explodes and no one can see your slides, you should still be able to deliver your presentation anyway. If you can't, that shows we're relying far too heavily on the slide deck to carry the day. With those 3 tips, I'm very confident we'll be able to go from PowerPoint paralysis to PowerPoint perfection.